Hello students, good morning to all. We are discussing genetic disorders. In that, we are discussing autosomal recessive disorders. So, in earlier classes, we discussed autosomal recessive disorders, that is sickle cell anemia and phenylketonuria. So, next type of autosomal disorder is thalassemia. So, today's class we are going to discuss about thalassemia. So, let us start. So, here thalassemia, this is also an autosomal linked recessive blood disease transmitted from parents to offspring when both the parents are unaffected carrier for the gene or heterozygous, right? So this is also one of the example. Thalassemia also one of the example for autosomal linked recessive disorder only. And autosomal recessive blood disease transmitted from parents to the offsprings when both parents are unaffected carriers for the gene or heterozygous. So both the parents are heterozygous condition, both the parents are carrier. In that case only offsprings are going to be affected, right? So because what is the reason? Because of these are recessive type of disorder, right? Autosomal recessive. Okay, both the parents are carriers, both the parents are carriers and both the parents are unaffected carriers. Okay, so that condition is heterozygous condition. Okay, that is first point. Next one, the defect could be due to either mutation or deletion, which ultimately results in reduced rate of synthesis of one of the globulin chains, A and B chains, that make up hemoglobin. So what is the reason for this defect? So this is also autosomal linked recessive blood disease. So earlier we discussed sickle cell anemia as like that. This is also blood related disease only. The defect could be due to, what is the reason? Due to either mutation or deletion, which ultimately results in reduced rate of synthesis of one of the hemoglobin chains, A and B chains. So in sickle cell anemia, we discussed due to mutation, what happens? Point mutation, the shape of RBC changed. So normal biconcave shape changed into sickle cell shape. In this thalassemia, what happens? Due to mutation or deletion, the production of the synthesis of globin chains, A and B chains, hemoglobin chains are going to be reduced, decreased, so that only that makeup of a hemoglobin, so that only it causes the disease of thalassemia. Okay, right. Next point, this causes the formation of abnormal hemoglobin molecules resulting into anemia, which is characteristic of this disease. Because of mutation or deletion, what happens? The reducing of synthesis of the globin chains A and B of globin chains takes place. So this causes the formation of abnormal hemoglobin molecules resulting into anemia, which is characteristic of this disease. So thalassemia is causes what? Anemia, right? Because of the number of chains, globin chains is going to be decreases. Okay, next point, thalassemia can be classified according to which chain of the hemoglobin molecule is affected. So hemoglobin molecules consist with alpha and beta chains. So in that, the alpha and beta chains are going to be affected, so that only thalassemia causes. Thalassemia can be classified according to which chain of the hemoglobin molecule is affected. So thalassemia is differentiated, means differentiated, classified into two different types because of based on the chain, which chain of hemoglobin molecule is affected. In case alpha chain, alpha thalassemia, beta chain, beta thalassemia. Okay, so next point, in a thalassemia, production of a globin chain is affected, while in B thalassemia, that is production of a B globulin chain is affected. So the B means beta globulin chain. So A thalassemia, if in case A thalassemia, A globulin chain is affected, that is A thalassemia means alpha thalassemia. So B globulin chain is affected, that is beta thalassemia. Up to this clear? Okay. Next point. A thalassemia is controlled by two closely linked genes. A means alpha thalassemia is controlled by two closely linked genes, HbA1 and HbA2. Two genes are controlled. A thalassemia means alpha thalassemia, that is hemoglobin alpha 1, hemoglobin alpha 2. Two genes controls alpha thalassemia chains. Okay. So presented on which chromosome? On chromosome number 16 of each parent, and it is observed due to mutation or deletion of one or more of four genes. So here what happens? So two genes are controls alpha chain, right? Alpha chain of a hemoglobin. So those two genes are presented on which chromosome? Chromosome number 16. So in each of the parents, how many genes are there? HbA1, HbA2 in one parent, HbA1, HbA2 in one parent. In total 4 of the genes, due to mutation or deletion, one or more of 4 genes, there is alpha thalassemia is causes, right? So alpha thalassemia is controlled by two closely linked genes, that is HbA1 and HbA2, that is HB hemoglobin alpha 1 chain and hemoglobin alpha 1 gene and hemoglobin alpha 2 gene, right? Presented on chromosome number 16. Okay, right. So each parent consists with these two genes. Any of the gene is going to be mutated or deleted. Deletion is takes place. Then obviously it is causes alpha thalassemia. Okay, right. Next point. The more genes affected, the less alpha globin molecules produced. So whenever the more genes are going to be affected, the less alpha globin molecules are produced. We discussed already the number of production of chains are going to be decreases because of mutation and deletion. Then more genes are affected, more genes are going to be mutated or affected or deleted, then less alpha globin molecules are produced. It causes alpha thalassemia, right? A thalassemia. Next one. While B thalassemia is controlled, so this is regarding about A thalassemia. So now B thalassemia is nothing but beta thalassemia. So while beta thalassemia is controlled by a single gene, that is HBB. So hemoglobin beta on chromosome number 11 of each parent, and occurs due to mutation of one or both the genes, right? So when beta thalassemia is controlled by how many genes? Only one gene, that is hemoglobin beta on chromosome number 11. So H alpha thalassemia is controlled by two genes, HbA1 and HbA2. So beta thalassemia is controlled by only single gene, that is HBB hemoglobin beta on chromosome number 11. Alpha thalassemia genes are presented on where? Alpha thalassemia genes are presented on the chromosome number 16. Okay, right. So here, while beta thalassemia is controlled by a single gene, HBB on chromosome 11 of each parent, and occurs due to mutation of one or both the genes, right? Okay, next. Thalassemia differs from sickle cell anemia in that the former is quantitative problem of synthesizing too few globulin molecules, while the latter is a qualitative problem of synthesizing an incorrectly functioning globulin. So thalassemia disease is differs from the sickle cell anemia. So how sickle cell anemia is the problem of qualitative means what? The quality of the RBC means the quality of the hemoglobin. So RBC shape is changed. Biconcave RBC changes into the shape of sickle cell shape. So that is quality. So in the thalassemia, what? Thalassemia quantitative problem means the number of hemoglobin chains or decreases. So quantitative, the number is decreases. You understood or not? Thalassemia differs from sickle cell anemia in that the former is a quantitative problem of synthesizing too few globin molecules, while the latter is qualitative problem of qualitative means that is sickle cell anemia, and thalassemia is quantitative problems of synthesizing too few globin molecules. Okay, so that is incorrectly functioning globin molecules. So thalassemia differs from the sickle cell anemia. Thalassemia quantitative and sickle cell anemia is qualitative. Both are related to the blood only, and both are autosomal recessive type of disorders only. Okay, up to this clear? Hope all of you understood. Once again, I am revising thalassemia. So I am not prepared notes separately because the points are clearly given in the NCERT textbook, same and NCERT textbook copy it. So point wise, first point, thalassemia. Thalassemia is the type of what type of the disorder? This is also an autosome linked recessive blood disease transmitted from the parents to the offspring when both the parents are unaffected carrier for the gene. So thalassemia is one of the example for autosomal recessive disorder related to the blood transmitted from the parents to the offspring, and both the parents are what type of parents? One parent affected, another one parent carrier, another parent normal. It is possible for offspring affected? Not possible. Both the parents are going to be, both the parents are compulsory carriers, then only the offsprings or affected offsprings will be produced, right? So though both the parents carriers means what? Parents are heterozygous. So carriers means affected or unaffected? Unaffected only, because it is autosomal recessive type of a disorder. Okay, right. Next one, the defect could be, the defect could be due to either mutation or deletion, which ultimately result in reduced rate of synthesis of one of the globulin chain A and B chains that make up hemoglobin. What is the reason for this disorder? Second point, what is the reason for this disorder? Because of mutation or deletion, which is ultimately results in the reduced rate of synthesis. Mutation or deletion, where it is takes place? Mutation or deletion is takes place in the globulin chain, one of the globulin chain, either alpha chain or beta chain of the hemoglobin. That is causes reducing of synthesis of globulin chain. Okay, right. This next third point, this causes the formation of abnormal hemoglobin molecules resulting into anemia, which is characteristic of disease. Whenever obviously the number of chains production is decreases, number of alpha or number of beta chain production is decreases in the hemoglobin, that causes abnormal molecules, abnormal changes in the hemoglobin molecules and resulting to the anemia, which is characteristic of this disease. Okay, right. Next one, thalassemia can be classified according to which chain of the hemoglobin molecule is affected. So thalassemia is classified into two different types based on what type of the chain is affected, what type of the hemoglobin chain is affected. So there is two different types of thalassemia. First one is alpha thalassemia, next one is beta thalassemia. A thalassemia and B thalassemia. In next point, in A thalassemia, production of a production of a globin chain is affected, while in beta thalassemia, right? So in a thalassemia, production of globulin chain is affected. In a thalassemia, production of a globin chain is affected when in B thalassemia. So here what happens? So two different types of thalassemia. So alpha and beta thalassemia. So In A thalassemia, production of A globin chain is affected, and when beta thalassemia, that is production of B globin chain is affected, alpha and beta. So two different types of the thalassemias based on what? So based on production of what? Based on production of two different types of the chains. Okay, that is alpha thalassemia and beta thalassemia. Okay, next one. A thalassemia means alpha thalassemia is controlled by two closely linked genes HBA1 and HBA2 on chromosome number 16 of each parent, and it is observed due to mutation or deletion of one or more of the four genes. So here alpha thalassemia is controlled by two different genes, that is HbA1 and HbA2, hemoglobin alpha 1 and hemoglobin alpha 2, presented on chromosome number 16 of each parent. It is observed due to mutation or deletion of one or more of the four genes, right? So there is a four genes are presented, so either one are affected or anything more are affected, then it is causes alpha thalassemia, right? The more genes affected, the less alpha globin molecules produced. Obviously, whenever more genes are affected, then what happens? The less alpha globin molecules produced. So that is only thalassemia disease, the production of less alpha molecules, less alpha globulin molecules, globulin chains. This is alpha thalassemia. Next one, beta thalassemia. While beta thalassemia is controlled by single gene, that is HBB, presented on which chromosome? Chromosome number 11 of each parent, and occurs due to mutation of one or both the genes, right? Obviously, it is going to be changed. It causes beta thalassemia. Thalassemia differs from the sickle cell anemia, that is former is quantitative problem of synthesizing two few globulin molecules, while the latter is qualitative problem of synthesizing of an incorrectly functioning globulin. So former means thalassemia, latter means sickle cell anemia. Thalassemia, quantitative problem, synthesizing of few globulin molecules, and sickle cell anemia is a qualitative problem. So the shape of RBC is changed. So both are related to the blood only, both are related to hemoglobin only, and both are autosomal recessive type of disorders, right? Hope all of you understood up to this. So in next class, we will discuss about autosomal, allosomal, dominant and recessive disorders. Thank you very much. Bye bye.